Hello and welcome back to Mass Effect 3, and we're on Mars. Quite like in Red Faction, but a bit different circumstances. And yes, I looked at how to customize my armor for Shepard, so let's do that. And as you saw last time, the mod of the day is Expanded Galaxy mod. EGM enables more flexible armor. You can choose between using full body kits with a fixed helmet and default colors or switching parts and tinting some armors. An armor set select 1 for parts or for full sets 2, 3, etc. Using parts in the body slot you can pick a torso or a full body armor. If you pick a full body armor in the body slot you should set the miscellaneous arms and legs slots to none. Miscellaneous includes shoulder armor and backpacks. Yes, so, first, casual. Well, we have Admiral uniform, bomber jacket, Alliance uniform, which does look pretty snazzy. Has Alliance logo there. N7 hoodie. A leather jacket. And a pretty snazzy looking diplomat outfit. So this mainly is what we will be wearing on the ship. So I guess Admiral? On the other hand, that is duplicating a bit what Admiral Hackett is using. So I don't know, maybe let's just go with diplomat for the time being. That's what we're trying to do, right? Unite everyone in the galaxy. Then armor set. We can have different armor sets. Defender, Reckoner Knight, N-Class Heavy, or an N-Class Specialist. And this is actually about what I want, but I don't like that helmet, so I'm just going to go with this. And we have breather helmet, we have a breather, we have an heavy mask, which is actually a death mask. We have this hood, I guess it's a Reckoner hood, and we have a face mask. I mean, you should wear a face mask when it's the coronavirus crisis, right? But let's just go with the helmet. Not very original perhaps, but it's cool. Then, body. I want to switch something. So it says use none if you're not using the N7 body. So we have Marine Officer, which is kind of the medium armor. You have an N7 Defender, which is heavy armor. You have N-Class Heavy, which is really heavy armor. And you have N-Class Specialist, which is kind of medium or light armor. Well, in Unreal 2 we were kind of a medium. And this gives us more power damage and power recharge, which is a good thing. So let's go with that. Yes, so all these are none. Then, materials. One is good, it's the most shiny. Pattern. That's a nice pattern. Pattern color. This one I want to be... blue. This blue will be fine, I think. Tint 1, I want this to be chocolate. So it will be... yeah, this one. Tint 2. I want this to be slightly less chocolate. Let's see. I guess this is fine. Slightly different, but not too much. Yes. So this is about recreates what we have for Unreal 2, although this is a bit too blue, but hey. And lights, we want them to be blue. Good. Now we have everything ready. Next, weapon loadout. So, this game allows you to use any weapons that you like, but it has a weight system. So if we have no weapons, or actually if we have pistols, then our recharge speed is plus 200. If we take the assault rifle, then the power recharge speed is plus 130. Also, we have information about the weapons. Meet Avenger 1. The Avenger is a common, versatile, military-grade assault rifle manufactured by the Alcos Combine. It's accurate when fired in short bursts and deadly when fired on full auto. The modular design and inexpensive components of the Avenger make it a favorite of military groups and mercenaries alike. The rifle has a reputation for being tough, reliable, easy to use, and easy to upgrade. Good. M3 Predator. A reliable, accurate sidearm. Manufactured by Elanos Risk Control, the Predator is valued as a powerful, deadly, and relatively inexpensive weapon. While it is not generally deployed in the military, it's still very popular in the Terminus systems. And M4 Shuriken 1. As kinetic barriers have grown in popularity, so has the popularity of submachine guns. Manufactured by the Alcos Combine, the Shuriken machine pistol fires 6-round bursts with a high rate of fire. Yes. Good. So, as you also notice, we have nothing. No, actually we have weapon mods, but those are not available. We don't have any. And yes, we can also see the relative stats. So we have low weight for our pistols and higher weight for the assault rifle. And we can also see the accuracies. This one is quite accurate, the other is not so much. And we also can give loadouts to our other people. We don't actually have this. We have no shotguns at the moment. Another Predator and another Avenger, so that's all fine.
Any sign of Reaper activity?
Negative.
Eating?
The base appears to be online. It's possible the inhabitants were evacuated.
We'll know soon enough. Be ready, Joker. Just in case.
Roger that. Normandy out. We're almost there. Still no contact from the base, but we've got a massive storm headed our way.
How long till it hits?
Half hour tops. After that, we're gonna have difficulty keeping up comms with the Normandy.
Understood.
And yes, we have leveled up to level 31. So we can basically start with how we had everything in Mass Effect 2, which is quite handy. And yes, we can level up. So we have 7 points, so we can put more into fitness. Melee Spree. Increase melee damage by 75% for 30 seconds when an enemy is killed by heavy melee. No. Increase shield recharge delay by 50%. Yes. And then we have Kaiden. And we have a lot of things. We have Barrier. You can remember that one from the first game. I really liked it. Reinforce armor with a biotic field. Detonate the field to lift and dangle nearby targets, so it's a bit better now also. Reeve. Drain a target's health and disrupt their resistances, receiving increased damage protection while this power is in effect. Overload. We have this already. Cryoblast. We have this already. Alliance Officer. Boosts weapon damage, health, and shields or barriers. Squad bonus, that's nice. I also have Cryoblast, Overload, or even Barrier. Yeah, I think Lance Officer is the best in this case. Let's just max this out. Weapon damage or health and shields. They can get killed easily anyway, so let's increase weapon damage. Though 20% is actually 10% because they only deal 50% of the damage. Tech power damage or biotic power damage? We can do tech combos, so let's do tech. Tech and biotic power damage. Recharge speed of shields. Tech and biotic power damage it is, because I can use that quite well. And then, since we already have these, let's invest more into other things, like Reeve. Okay. And James. Fortification. Reinforce armor using protective focal currents. Purge the current and send charge to your gauntlets for increased melee damage. Frag grenade. Rip your enemies apart with this shrapnel-packed grenade. And we have grenades back. Incendiary ammo. Shoot your enemy will burst into flame. Carnage. Back from the first game. Rip a target into shreds with this vicious blast. Major collateral damage to enemies nearby. Effective against armor. Armor's Master, boost defensive and defensive abilities. That's something from from Might and Magic 6 and 7. But I like incendiary ammo a lot. You might remember some things about it. Panic, damage, and this is what I want. Squad bonus. Squad mates gain incendiary ammo at 50% effectiveness. That means we can have this too. Amazing. And then, since we are already putting things here, increased ammo capacity is not useful for squad mates. Headshot damage, a bit more useful. But interestingly enough, you also have explosive burst. Ignite enemies with an intermittent explosion that covers 2.5 meters for 100 damage. That's pretty cool. Then, what else? Fortification, frag grenade, carnage, arms master. What does this do? Damage and durability, damage bonus, power damage, shield charge. Squad bonus, that's always nice. And otherwise, carnage, fortification, carnage is cool, but yeah, let's just do arms master. Okay. Good. And yes, so we can choose to have fewer weapons, and that's basically how they're trying to force you to use only pistols if you're attack. But I have so many powers that it doesn't really matter what my recharge speed is.
Damn, that's a huge storm. Looks a lot bigger in person.
Pretty average for Mars, actually.
I'm glad you're so optimistic.
Yeah, we've got Reapers invading Earth. The station here is offline. A little dust storm seems like the least of our worries.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough indeed. Okay, let's take an actual weapon. Put on your defenses. And give me incendiary ammo. Thank you. Fortunately, I don't have any shields myself. Possible to take a shield power as well, but yeah.
What's that?
He's Alliance. Sergeant Reeves. Didn't put up a fight before he died.
Something's not right here.
Keep a low profile till we know what's going on.
Roger that.
And hey, we have the M92 Mantis. Got our first sniper rifle. The Mantis is a powerful sniper rifle, able to take out most targets in a single shot. It's incredibly accurate in long range, but rate of fire is slow. Manufactured by Devlin Industries, the Mantis is primarily used by police and planetary militia groups. And Devlin Industries, that's better than Elkos Combine. Now we are overweight, so power recharge speed is minus 45%. That's not a terribly big deal, actually. But the shuriken is not terribly useful, so we can just keep it at 0. Actually, even this is not terribly useful, because we have other things that are doing pretty much the same thing, just better. Yeah. So even plus 50, like, I don't need it. Might as well just have more ammo in that case. Yes, that's our Mantis. And we have the sniper scope. That's amazing. It shows how far things are. And yeah, so let's switch to something first. Let's go forward.
Holy shit, they're executing them.
Huh? Wait, what? Did I really...
It's a clear shot.
What? Game, what are you doing? It skipped a scene. They were supposed to show how this guy shoots that other guy. Fine, we have sniper rifle, we can shoot someone.
Don't worry.
Freeze! Drone. Turrets. You can just have fire. Ew, what do you think they're doing? Ah, there's another one. Freeze! Haha, headshot. Shoulder shot. Let's get those back.
Those guys were Cerberus, weren't they?
Sure looked like it.
Cerberus, what are they doing here on Mars?
Good question.
You don't know.
I'm not with them anymore, Kaiden, if that's what you're asking.
It wasn't, but you have to admit, it's a bit, convenient.
Yeah, they have transports, and it's Cerberus. So yes, instead of working with Cerberus in this game, we're fighting Cerberus. Excellent, finally. We've been looking for that since the first game. But now they actually have their own troops and whatnot. No, I can get up to here.
Look up!
Look out, you say? Oh no, there's a grenade. I see ya. Freeze. Oh yeah, I should also just distract them. Drone. Ah. I see them. Somewhere. Take that. I like the pea shooter that Kaiden has.
Doesn't look like they came here in force.
Yeah, just a few vehicles. Must have had help from the inside. You could be right. No way they could take this facility with anything less than a full battalion.
Full battalion, you say? Fine. We have, yeah, a few Cerberus vehicles.
Commander, I thought you told Cerberus to screw off after you wiped out that collector base they were after.
That's exactly what I did.
Well, one thing's for sure. They're no friend of the Alliance.
Agreed.
Yep. We turned the ship back into Alliance, and now we can go fight Cerberus. Oh, that didn't work. And hey, it's an elevator! We'll be on it till early next week.
Shepard, I need a straight answer. About what? Do you know anything about why Cerberus is here? What makes you think I know what they're up to? You work for them, for God's sakes. How am I not supposed to think that?
Yes, well, Kaiden was there to investigate Cerberus during Mass Effect 2, so obviously he is not of the best opinion of Cerberus, which makes a lot of sense. Also, we will still be in denial and say that they worked for me.
I used them to take down the collectors. That's it. There's more to it. They rebuilt you from the ground up. They gave you a ship. Resources. Let me be clear. I've had no contact with Cerberus since I destroyed the collector base. And I have no idea why they're here now or what they want.
Commander Shepard's been under constant surveillance since coming back to Earth. No way they've communicated since.
Sorry, Shepard. It's just that...
Pressurization complete.
I shouldn't have to explain myself to you, Kaiden. Please, trust me.
I do, I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
Easy there, Lieutenant. She's with us.
Shepard, thank the goddess you're alive.
Liara.
I was worried when the reports came in. They hit Earth hard.
Yeah. It was hard to leave like that.
Kaiden, I'm sorry. But why'd you come here?
Hackett ordered us to come. Said you'd know what was going on.
I do.
Hallelujah. Some answers, finally.
Maybe. I've discovered plans for a Prothean device. One that could wipe out the Reapers.
Here on Mars?
In the Prothean archives, yes.
We've known about the archives for decades. Why now?
Process of elimination, mixed with a little desperation. When you destroyed the Alpha Relay, you bought us some time. But then you were under investigation. I knew I had to do something. Hackett knew it too. He contacted me, asking if I would use my resources as a shadow broker to find a way to stop the Reapers. My search led me here. Hackett got me access to the archives and kept me updated on your status. I meant to come see you, but...
Yes, so her trip to Kaje led her to the archives right there on Mars. The part that was not yet open to the public. Well, now it will be open whether they want it to or not. Well, it would have been nice if Liara would have seen us. But don't worry about it.
I think your work here is a bit more important.
True enough. In any case, my work paid off. The archives are full of data, an overwhelming amount. I think I found what we need.
Excellent.
Sounds like this weapon might be our best chance to blow the Reapers to hell.
It's not a weapon, not yet. It's plans for a device, a blueprint.
It's more than we had a minute ago. How do we get it?
The archives are just across that tramway. Assuming Cerberus hasn't locked it down.
What are they after?
Yeah, they seem hell-bent on catching you.
They want what I'm here for. What we're all here for.
But why?
The Protheans came close to defeating the Reapers. They had plans to destroy them, but ran out of time.
And anything powerful enough to destroy the Reapers are...
Just might be something Cerberus would be interested in.
So it's a race to the archives.
We've got company.
Bring it on.
Not this time, James.
What?
Get back to the shuttle. If Cerberus beats us to the archives, I need you covering the exits.
But...
No buts, we cannot have
Now, Lieutenant.
2 extra squad members. Or 3. And we already have 2.
I hear them. We should take cover.
Looks like they found us.
Okay, they want us to use Singularity. No. I'm first going to squad and I'm going to upgrade the Liara. So, she has Singularity, as in the previous game. Stasis. Stop an enemy's tracks with this powerful mass effect field. No effect on armor targets. Also, Singularity creates a sphere of dark energy that traps and dangles enemies caught in its field. Warp ammo. Blast vulnerable opponents already lifted by biotics for a damage bonus and weaken the armor of grounded targets. Warp. Rip your enemy apart at a molecular level. Stop targeted enemy from regenerated health. Weaken armor. Pure Biotic. Boost biotic and defensive abilities. What do we have? Speed, durability, damage, and squad bonus. For speed of all squad need biotic power, so that's not useful. Charge speed of Singularity, not so interesting. Do we have squad bonus for warp ammo? We do, excellent. Combo, damage. Squad bonus. Now capacity or headshots, same thing as for James. Damage or enhanced warp. Increase health and armor damage, better damage, or increase damage to lifted targets. Weaken armored targets by an additional 25%. Lifted target damage. I think it's better to just make it more powerful. Right, well, Singularity is unique, Stasis is not very useful. What interesting things do we have here? Duration, radius, love damage, recharge speed, detonate. That's nice. Pure Biotic is just durability and recharge. Well, I guess that's nice to have. I can upgrade this, and then I can upgrade Singularity a bit. So we can have a more powerful Singularity for this.
Not a problem for someone with biotics.
I still have fire? Apparently.
Can't hide forever.
Well, have a drone. And have a turret. And have some ice. Fine, have some fire. Anyone
You're
who
going to need more
tries to
than
move.
guns to finish them, Shepard.
Fine, I have powers too.
That's all of them.
Good. Let's find a way up.
No facilities. Well, that will be all for now. And for the rest of the time, let's go and read the journal. Priority Mars. Admiral Hackett ordered the Normandy to Mars to locate new Prothean data that could help defeat the Reapers, but the archives on Mars are not responding. Investigate the dig site and find the Prothean data. Yes, so now we know that we are looking for a potential weapon to use against the Reapers. That's exciting. And let's just go.
50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kaide, for example, shows clear evidence of former Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens.
That's still a husk.
The Citadel is an ancient deep space
Well, we already
station
know this.
presumably constructed by the Protheans. Spectres are
We also
agents
know
from the
this.
Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. And Admiral Steve, Dr. Liara Tassoni is an Asari information broker with a background in scientific research on Prothean technology. Born on Thessia in 2077, she is the only child of the late matriarch Benezia. Although mother and daughter became estranged in the years before Benezia was indoctrinated by the Reaper known as Sovereign. Tassoni is also a highly trained biotic who served under Commander Shepard aboard the SSV Normandy before the ship was destroyed in a collector attack. Before she became involved in galactic affairs, Dr. Tassoni spent 50 years researching the Protheans' technology and the mystery of their extinction. She now divides her time between uncovering Prothean ruins and consulting with noteworthy representatives of the various Citadel races.
Well, apparently she's still using her scientific knowledge to good use.
In recent years, the pro-human syndicate known as Cerberus has seen its influence grow galaxy-wide. The largely untraceable organization now includes private intelligence agencies, biotics laboratories, research facilities, and the lucrative corporations that provide a front for it all. Cerberus's charismatic leader, known only as the Elusive Man, drives the organization's philosophy and interests. The level of secrecy he maintains puts professional intelligence agencies to shame. As Cerberus grows, so too does public distrust of the organization. Some commentators have remarked that Cerberus is not so much pro-human as it is anti-alien. Others question the blind loyalty of its employees.
Yes, Cerberus. Still terrorist organization as before.
Cerberus built the Normandy SR-2 as a second-generation version of the Alliance frigate SSV Normandy after the Collectors destroyed the original. The SR-2's many alterations produced a craft nearly double the original size, requiring an even larger Tantalus drive core to compensate. Its state-of-the-art Kodiak shuttle can make landings the original Normandy could not attempt. The Enhanced Defense Intelligence, an AI known colloquially as EDI, coordinates many of the ship's combat functions, assisting and even supplanting human piloting. The Alliance has recently appropriated and refurbished the SR-2. In addition to tight beam communicators, the Quantum Entanglement Communicator, QEC, provides instantaneous contact with Alliance Command.
Yes, so Normandy is now in blue and not in orange. And also, I don't agree. I mean, yes, the Kodiak shuttle is slightly smaller, but honestly, the Normandy SR-1 was pretty small and it could land in a lot of places. So I don't agree that it's any better. Actually, I really miss seeing the entire Normandy put down on the surface of the planet. Oh well.
Originally created to covertly insert Alliance Marines into hostile environments, the UT-47 shuttle has since been sold to Allies, recovered by enemies, and had its specifications stolen by spies. In one form or another, this durable transport is now used in all corners of the galaxy. A-model Kodiaks feature a front-mounted mass accelerator cannon that can be used in an anti-vehicular role. Since the shuttle lacks proper gun ports, soldiers often open the side hatch to fire on enemies. This is discouraged in Alliance manuals since it exposes the interior to return fire. Flying the 47A during atmospheric combat requires considerable skill. The pilot must reduce the vehicle's mass for speed and handling, while maintaining enough mass to resist recoil, incoming fire, and inclement weather. More than one pilot has overstressed the Kodiak's field generator and ended up on the battlefield instead of above it. Asari-made Solaris armor can resist cyclonic barrier technology, CB. After the Battle of the Citadel, human and Turian volunteers spent 3 months clearing the station's orbit of debris. During the cleanup, the Turians secretly salvaged Sovereign's powerful main gun, along with much of the weapon's Element Zero core. 11 months later, the Turians introduced the Thanix, a scaled-down version of the weapon. The Thanix's core is a liquid alloy of iron, uranium, and tungsten, suspended in an electromagnetic field powered by Element Zero. The molten metal, accelerated to a significant fraction of the speed of light, solidifies into a projectile as it is fired, hitting targets with enough force to pierce any known shield or armor. The gun can fire reliably every 5 seconds. The weapon's relatively small size allows it to be mounted on most fighters or frigates. It is now widely used by the Alliance military and is the primary weapon on the refurbished Normandy SR-2.
Yes, we installed all these upgrades in Mass Effect 2, and they're still here, so those two don't have any new things about them, but this one has a small new note. Alright, but that will be all for now. So, see you all next time. Later.